I have a matching Bitcoin price prediction of $12.5 million US per Bitcoin by the year 2031.
$13.5 million per Bitcoin by 2035. Is Robert Breedlove insane? The guy is really good looking, but is he taking crazy pills? Welcome back to Crypto Bytes, where we provide you with the most up-to-date crypto news. Today, we'll look at Robert Breedlove's price prediction for Bitcoin by the year 2035. Breedlove is a Bitcoin Freedom Maxi, ex-hedge fund manager, and philosopher. To him, Bitcoin is a humanitarian movement exposing history's greatest con, central banking. Robert's mission is to restore freedom, truth, and virtue in our world by persistently asking, what is money? If you wish to go down the Robert Breedlove rabbit hole, there's a link to his channel in our description. In short, Breedlove's price prediction is based on increasing scarcity of Bitcoin combined with the United States' impending hyperinflation. Stay tuned to the end of the interview to find out why Breedlove thinks the price of Bitcoin will skyrocket. Before we continue, make sure to like this video and hit subscribe for more Crypto Bytes.
I did an episode previously with Robert Kiyosaki. This was maybe 18 months ago. And I walked through where I see the US dollar going in the next 15 years. So this was from 2020 to 2035. I have a public prediction that the US dollar is basically hyperinflated to zero or close to it by the year 2035. I would say just go check out that episode. I walk through the math specifically and what my historical comparatives were to get to that. I'm going to stand by that prediction today. I know DXY is way up recently, but again, I sort of expect this thing to get volatile before it breaks down. If that is the case, then I have a matching Bitcoin price prediction of $12.5 million US per Bitcoin by the year 2031. Now, the caveat there is that that would only be a $1 million Bitcoin price in 2020 dollars. So the purchasing power of 2020 at the time I made the prediction would be the equivalent of $1 million US Bitcoin. So what this is saying is that basically $1 million doesn't buy what it used to in the year 2031, right? It's been depreciated 92%. So the way you could flip that is to say, take the price of bread in 2020, price of bread and milk, multiply by 12. That's what those things would cost in this hypothetical 2031 future. So if bread is $5 a loaf in 2020, I'm calling it $60 a loaf in 2031. Bitcoin's priced at 12.5 million, but that's only $1 million in today's purchasing power. I'll stand by that prediction as well. And when the US dollar does hyperinflate to zero, hyperinflate to worthlessness, let's say, well, that's why Bitcoin has no top, because fiat currency has a bottom. It goes to zero. So then you're not even pricing Bitcoin. There's a point where the US dollar denominated Bitcoin price doesn't make any sense or hold any relevance whatsoever. Right? At the point of hyperinflation, the currency loses its capacity to convey meaning and meaningfulness. You can go look at Venezuela, right, where there's cash clogging the gutters because no one fucking cares about the cash. The cash has lost so much of its worth. It's not worth the paper it's printed on. There will come a time where the US dollar Bitcoin price is that. It just won't make any sense anymore, and we'll stop quoting prices in dollars. We'll stop quoting the Bitcoin price in dollars, and we'll start quoting the prices of all goods and services in Satoshis. And I think that happens somewhere between 2031 and 2035 is my useful, probably wrong, perhaps dangerous model on the world. It's all about life, liberty, and property. We used to say in Tennessee, believe, I guess I say this everywhere, believe half what you see and nothing what you hear. We live in a world with a lot of bullshit at the moment, and I think Bitcoin is, just studying that question, what is money, and studying whatever Bitcoin leads you to naturally by conforming your thinking self to Bitcoin. It's going to lead you to ask a lot of questions. And if you follow those rabbit holes, I think you can find something like a source of truth in a sea of bullshit that we're living through today. So I hope my work is helpful in that regard, and I really encourage people to pursue the truth themselves.